Friends for life? Or more? Yeah. Oh. No, I just want to believe them, but also I want to stick my hand through them. Don't be mean, don't be mean, don't be mean, don't be mean.
That sounds like you deserve it.
I've done nothing but be nice to you. All I wanted to do was help you, and yet...
You deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve.
Welcome back to my Masquerader. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Para, your host, and today we're going to be playing Lift Your Spirits. We're going to get all 4 endings, 2 bad and 2 good, so let's get into it. Alone on Friday night, and I'm spending it here. My fingers were sluggish as they typed out the last bit of conclusion needed to finish off my paper. I didn't even bother spell checking the rest, my hand dragging the cursor across to close the document. Alright, time to submit it. I've typed out my regards to Mr. Holtman. Kindly find the attached file of assignment. Your student, Para. I won't even put host this time because, you know, I'm a student. I'll pretend to be a student even though I'm a host. It's fine. I can put my ego aside. See? I can do that too. Stifling a yawn, I turned on my phone to check the time. 2:53 a.m. The universal experience of losing sleep and gaining eye bags as a college student came to grace me in its hold once again, it seems. At least it's the weekend. Who needs sleep? Sleep is for the weak, Para, come on. Turning off the computer, it suddenly hit me how quiet it was without my fingers tapping away at the keyboard. Everyone else had left. The campus was open 24/7, but who else was dumb enough to push their luck in submitting their assignment this late? I consider myself lucky Mr. Holtman gave me the extended deadline. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. Still, there were also the rumors. Disembodied voices echoing through empty rooms. Heavy footsteps shuffling down the halls. Those who were lucky claimed to see the black silhouette soaking around the vending machine at the end of the corridor, staring at them. I wasn't the superstitious type, but I had to admit the eerie silence of being the only person here gave me the creeps. I was recalling all the gossip spread around the student body when a sound made me perk up. Was that a door opening? Hello? Mr. Holtman? I glanced behind me over the monitors to see if someone had come in. Nobody. I ignored the goosebumps rising in my arms and gathered up my items into my bag. I think it's a bit loud. Hold on. It's like the sound effects are a bit loud. Superstition or no, I'm done what I've came here to do. Yeah, we're time to go. Uh-huh. I shambled to the elevators and tapped the button. It rumbled to life, slowly making its way up to my floor. Now, I know really nothing about this. I just saw, like, where, like, they're peeking through the door or the elevator, whatever the heck that is. I thought it was cool, so I decided to play it, because, you know, simple ooga booga brain. Just a couple more minutes and I'm out of here, I assured myself. I don't know why, but I found myself constantly checking behind me as if expecting someone there. Uh-oh, don't overthink it, because then if you start overthinking it, then you start getting scared, and then you're like, oh no, nothing's there, but is there? Yet it's always empty every time I look. I tapped the button some more. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. Any day now, elevator. The hairs on the back of my neck stood, as if I was being watched. Those footsteps? No, what am I hearing? Is that my heart? It's very faint. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I clenched my fists, ignoring how sweaty they felt in my pockets. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's Para, keep it together. Is there someone behind me? Ding! Hello, it's me, your elevator. I jumped. How tall is this building? Jeez Louise. The door slid open as I released the breath I didn't realize I was holding. I didn't even consider looking back as I stepped inside, refusing to turn around until the doors closed. Really? Imagine if you did turn around and there was just, like, somebody standing in the slit before it closed. Creepy! No, you know what? Just push the button. You got that right. The chipper background music they played calmed me down somewhat. And almost ooh, this music's jazzy! Let's go! Din do din do 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 boo 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 boo. Hold on. Hold on, my leg's asleep. It hurts. Goodness, why did I do this to myself? I'm almost in disbelief they were still playing it at this hour. Almost. I pressed the button for the ground floor, the elevator moving with a small jolt. With nothing to do but wait, I stared at the numbers slowly descending. The law of the elevator was starting to make me sleepy. Don't fall asleep in here, you're gonna go into like a ghost dream. I thought of things I could do once I got home, just to distract myself for the rest of the ride. A shower for... Excuse me, I was reading that. I was gonna like read fan fiction, pull out some Heaven's Official's Blessing, read it before the live action series comes out. Did you guys know that? I blinked at the flickering lights. The elevator shuddered and came to an abrupt halt. Right, I just forgot what situation I'm in. I should stop talking to pay attention to the horror. ADHD brain. The music cut out. Oh no, not a blackout at this time. No. I tried the button for the ground floor. Then the rest. Excuse me? We're stuck in the bloody elevator. Unresponsive. Pushing the intercom button gave nothing but static. Hello? Should I make myself British? I kind of want to. Hold on. I'm feeling a little playful today. Haven't recorded in so long. Hello? No, this can't be happening. Taking a moment to compose myself, I called out. Is anyone out there? I'm stuck in here! Help! I started slamming the doors as panic took hold. I mean, really, in situations like this, I don't know what I would do. I feel like I would just calm down if I can't get out. Like, I would try pulling the doors apart and see if I stopped on a floor, but if not, then I would calm down, because it's not like I'm gonna be stuck in that building forever. But then again, do ghosts do that? Tell me down in the comments below, when you go into a ghost realm, can you not get out of the ghost realm? Like, are you stuck there? I'm not really sure about that. There had to be someone out there. Help! Please, I'm in here! I didn't stop for a good minute, getting more and more desperate as tears welled up in my eyes. Why? Why now? Why me? I knocked my forehead against the door in a slump, ready to curl up and cry. This sucks. I just want to go home and sleep, damn it. I was just about to turn before I felt a chill run up my spine. The air felt heavy. Is this claustrophobia setting in? I don't think I had a fear of closed spaces. Unless, yeah, but you don't know if you really have a fear for it. I mean, it's different when you're in a dark elevator and it's shut, you know? You never know how your brain's gonna react. I don't even know how I would react. Unless... Oh, excuse you! There was a raspy moan from behind me. I turned my head and screamed. Across me was a growing blotch of darkness, an oozing mass that seemed to melt through the walls. I scrambled away, my back flat against the doors. A hand emerged from the withering form, grasping at the edges. Oh, what a deep boom!
Nice.
Foul-smelling black ichor dripped from its fingers. Another arm followed suit, clinging to the other side. I couldn't look away. Hi! Hi, sweetie! I couldn't find my voice to scream. A face took shape. Oh, what beautiful pearly whites you have. Oh my goodness, I wish my teeth looked like that. Goodness gracious, you really brush good, huh? A pair of hollow eyes and a maniac grin with several teeth. It seemed to smile directly at me. I blacked out. Oh, come on, Para! Don't just black out. Come on, like sucker punch it in the face. Wake up. Hey, who's talking? I need a voice for you. Come on. I heard a voice, panicked and flustered from above me. Ooh! You's a girl? Girl, boy, girl? Listen. Okay, listen. To some of you, it's very obvious this gender. But to me, I mean, come on, this could be anybody. I'm not gonna judge. Men wear flowers. A person was looming over me, visibly worried as I blinked back to consciousness. You're alive. I couldn't really check for a pulse, so... Anyway, are you alright? Oh, come on. Really? Why is it always like these options in these games where it's like, ew, no, don't touch me. Yeah, my brain's gonna say it. Obviously, I hate being touched by anybody. But, like, I'm not gonna say it. Only my brain's it's gonna keep inside my brain. I think so. Phew. I'm glad. Didn't mean to scare you back there. I realized I was still in the elevator, but now with a stranger twiddling their thumbs in front of me. They were taller than me, looming a few good inches past my head. Their limbs looked even more awkward in the baggy sweater they had. I wasn't sure if they forgot to wash away their makeup or if they just haven't slept for 3 days straight. Possibly both. I realized that they were staring at me as well. Their eyes focused on me a little too long, as if they'd forgotten how to blink. So... I suddenly remembered the last thing I saw. That creepy shadow from the walls. Before you were here, there was something crawling out of the walls. I know it sounds insane, but I swear, it looks straight out of a horror movie. The stranger looked nervous. Crap, they think I'm nuts. Don't look at me like that! I'm not kidding! No, obviously that's them, right? They're the ones that crawled out of the wall like a freaking little weirdo. No, I believe you. For sure. You saw it too? Well, sort of. It's her, obviously. Wait, is it a her? Is it a him? I don't know. Sorry. I was really trying to be sneaky. That must have been uncomfortable to watch, huh? Come again? What are you saying? Well, I heard you yelling for help and I couldn't just leave you alone, so I did the next best thing I could. Are you saying that was you? Yes. In a way. There was really no easy way to say this. I'm not alive. Not the way you are. Did they mean... You mean like a ghost? The stranger lit up appreciatively. Basically, you must have heard the rumors, right? Well, it's me. In the flesh. Well, sans the flesh. Yeah. Oh. No, I just want to believe them, but also, I want to stick my hand through them. Don't be mean. I mean... My hand shut out before I could think twice. Oh my gosh. The tips of my fingers instantly felt airy and ice cold, like touching something solid yet not. I'm sorry, I went straight for your titty, didn't I? I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, I feel bad, but not really. The stranger yelped and backed away. Hey! Do you just go around sticking your fingers into people you just met? Sorry, I thought you were just messing with me. The stranger was having none of it. Why do I even bother? If you sit tight and don't do anything stupid, they'll come find you in the morning. That's what I said. Oh. They shifted into a familiar black, shapeless entity, melting into a puddle and disappearing through the floor. Exactly the same way they had entered. I found myself alone for the next 7 hours. The workers found me half doozing in the corner the next morning. I'd stay late most nights on campus to see if the stranger would show up, but it seemed they'd ignore me on purpose. I never saw them again. Bed and wonder awakened me. I'm sorry. No, but see, I got that one coming to me. No, I get it. I would do it too. 100%. Believe them. I feel like this isn't the worst situation to be meeting a ghost for the first time. The stranger gave me a sigh of relief. Thank you for trusting me. I'd ask for your name, but I already know it's Para. How do you... She's a freaking ghost, bro. She's probably in the attic, just like peeking her head out of the basement. I mean, ceiling. I've been watching you for a while. Excuse me? I didn't know I was a celebrity. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You know, everywhere, like the hallways and the bathrooms and your locker. The middle of the night at 2 a.m. in the morning. Tonight! I've been watching you for a while. Tonight! It's not safe to be alone this late. I would know. Did you die? In here? While you were alone this late? At 2 o'clock in the morning? And you were also a student? My goodness gracious, the coincidence! Before I could ask further, they straightened. Anyway, I stuck around to see you write your paper. I don't necessarily agree with your hypothesis, but interesting nonetheless. Thanks, I think. They gave a shy smile. No problem. This wasn't the way I expected my night to go, but I guess the sooner I accept it, the better. I should probably ask for their name instead of calling them stranger. You know my name, but what about yours? Oh. They looked away, fingers picking at their sleeve. I don't remember. I know who I was and what I did when I was alive, but not my name. Strange, isn't it? Have you ever thought of picking one yourself? Their eyes widened as if the thought never occurred to them. I never needed a name. But if I were to have one, I've always liked the way Alma sounds. Alma? Alma. That's it? Is that how you say it? It's perfect. It's perfect. Alma. Reminds me of like alpacas. Good. Picasso. I like it. Their smile widened. Thank you, Para. Alma went back to twiddling their thumbs. It's their? Them? They're them? Alright, I know the perfect voice. We stood in silence for a while, gauging on what to say next. I kept glancing back at their hands, wondering if they feel as solid as they looked. I knew I was stirring, but they didn't seem to mind, waiting patiently in front of me. My thoughts were running wild from sleep deprivation and shock to actually form words past our introductions, to be honest. They started humming softly, as if to fill the silence. And that's when it hit me. For a ghost, they could easily be a student just like me. I have to ask, how did you, Alma had a knowing look in their eyes. Oh, man, it's honestly kind of embarrassing. Insist, I want to know. Despite having no blood flowing through their veins, their cheeks seemed to darken. How'd you die, huh? We don't have to get into it. But I really want to know. Please? They hesitated before nodding. Promise you won't make fun of me? Promise. I mean, promise. Yes. Okay. I'm so excited. So I was staying late working on an assignment, just like you. No one was around. Even back then, I was known as a loner most of the time. It didn't bother me. While I was working, I got thirsty. No big deal. So I headed over to the vending machine for a drink. They paused, hands shaking. They clasped at the wrist and twisted before continuing. Just a soda. Not too much to ask, right? Oh my gosh, how the frick did you die? I paid for the damn thing, but somehow my hand got stuck in the dispenser. So I pulled and, well, they struggled a bit before I waved for them to continue. It fell. I felt my whole body being crushed under the weight. I couldn't even cry out for help. And the whole time my hand was still stuck on that thing. Not that I could even tell. I think my wrist was beyond saving at that point. They sunk into themselves. I tried trying to get some cheap soda. How pathetic is that? Oh my gosh, cringe. I mean, I feel bad, but how does that even happen? That's impossible. I refuse to admit that this scrawny mother flipper is strong enough to even push a whole dispenser on themselves. You know how heavy those things are? They're heavy for a reason, okay? They can't just magically fall on people. I think planned murder, because there's no way that thing would just fall on you. It's not. I'm sorry that happened to you. I mean, jeez. What do you mean you kind of deserve it? Pero, what the freak? You're just trying to get a soda. I mean, I know the carbs are going to kill you, but not my problem. Aww. So cute. I like their face expressions. I put my hand over theirs. It passed right through, giving an icy cold chill at my fingertips. But Alma seemed to appreciate it nonetheless. They looked at me, their nervous hand finally coming to a stop. I've never told anyone about it before. I didn't think it would feel this freeing. Thank you. You know, I think you're a really great person. I want to help you get out of here. I tilted my head. How are you going to do that? I can try some things. That is, if you trust me. Of course What do you mean trust, Alma? Which one's the correct? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah. They clasped their hands excitedly. Okay, here we go. You might want to hold on to something. What? Before I could ask further, the elevator began to drop. My heart plunged into my throat as my weight shifted upwards. Alma? Hang on, let me focus. The buttons for each floor flashed beside me. Am I gonna die? I closed my eyes shut and decided to trust them. It felt like a roller coaster heading straight to the ground. The air whizzed around me. I gripped my teeth and clenched my hands, knuckles probably white if I bothered to look. And just like that, it stopped. I yelped as the elevator jolted. I landed on my ass with a smack. Oh, yeah! Oh, freedom! What's happening? What's going on? I blinked my eyes open to see Alba clapping excitedly. They looked over to see me on the floor and gestured towards the doors. They creaked open, as if manually pulled apart by an unseen force. My jaw dropped as I realized they really did bring me to the ground floor. You really did it! I did! I never got to do that before! I couldn't believe my eyes. I stood there and threw my arms around Alma, only to completely pass through them. They yelped and backed away to the wall. Give a signal before you do that! I don't appreciate feeling hands inside of me, it's gross. Sorry. I gathered myself and stepped through the doors, Alma following suit. Sure enough, the lobby was empty. The clock on the wall indicated it was close to 4 a.m. now. Oh my gosh, I've been in there for 2 hours? How long was I passed out? Well, I guess this is it. I turned to see them trying hard not to reach for their hands, fingers twitching to intervene with one another. Intertwine, sorry. It all happened so fast. It sunk in that now I could leave and go home right now if I wanted to. If I wanted to too. Oh my goodness gracious. What happened? Alma, thank you. I appreciate it. They nodded understandingly. I stood there for a moment as they looked at me, before averting their eyes. They were waiting for me to leave. I grasped my phone inside my pocket, mustering the courage to ask what I was about to ask. Would you ever wanna hang out again? They did a double take. Huh? Would you like to hang out? Yes! But why would you want to? Why wouldn't I? I like you. Yeah, why not, Alma, huh? I don't see a problem here. You wanna hang out with me? Once again, their cheeks darkened despite being them. I like you too. Yeah, I'd love to hang out again. Great. Preferably when I'm, not stuck and helpless in an elevator. My heart skipped a beat when they laughed lightly. Preferably, of course. I'll see you next week. Oh, My goodness, sometimes I can't tell. You know, I feel like it's always like with these novel games, you have to make my name a different color than this mother flipper's name. This mother flipper, sorry. This cutie's name, okay? Any other character, like if you're a novel developer and you're listening to this, make the main character's name, me, make my name a different color so that when it switches, I don't have to read my name every time, okay? Because honestly, it's getting so annoying with these games and I see the problem repeating over and over again. I'll see you next week. Yes. Don't worry about the time or place. I can always find you, wherever you are in the building. Kind of unsettling, but okay. Stay safe, Para. I waved and headed towards the entrance, pulling my phone out to call for the driver from one of my apps. When I turned to look back, Alma was already gone. Good end too. Friends for life? Or more?
Ew, don't touch me, creep.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh, I can't now. Being mean to them after being nice to them is like the worst thing ever. My bad. Let me pull out my southern British voice for this. Just give me some space, will ya? I realized I was still in the elevator, but now with the stranger twirling their thumbs in front of me, they were taller than me. Wait a minute. Is this all the same? Hold on a second. What kind of sick joke is that? I was just trying to help. There's really no easy way to say this. I'm not alive. Not the way you are. Everybody asks for your opinion. Oh, sorry. This wasn't the way I accepted my night to go, but I guess the sooner I accept it, the better. I should probably ask for their name instead of calling them a stranger. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't wait to roast this. It sounds stupid. No need to be rude about it. Back down. I guess I don't have to tell you then. That's alright. I heaved the sigh and moved to sit down, leaning against the doors. Alma looked on curiously. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I love this face. This face, it needs to be like on a sticker or something. It's cute. I shrugged and took out my phone to look for the time-wasting app. A time-wasting app? You mean a video game? Why are you saying it like that? In no time, I had one of my mindless games open. Might as well settle in and spend the next few hours trying to beat my high score. Not much I can do right now. Got some battery to last a couple of hours. I pat down a spot next to me. You wanna watch? I'll sit for a moment, as if unsure. Come on, plenty of room for both. Just watch your legs, lanky. What? Did I just call them lanky? What? The someone beside me, sitting crisscross applesauce, and leaned in to look for my phone. My shoulder immediately chilled at their close proximity, but I didn't bother bringing it up. We tried it amicably, so I can be like the douchebag. What the frick? And I still got this. We tried it ambiguously as my fingers tapped away at my screen. Alma getting more invested the higher my numbers got, but otherwise it was peaceful company. A few hours passed. I must have dozed off at some point, as the next thing I knew there was some whirling behind me, and I woke up with a jolt. Voices began to call out, and I turned to see some workers prying the doors open for me. It took no time for me to step outside when their work was done. The sunlight shining over me, it felt like everything had happened last night was a dream. I turned on my phone and looked at the time. Instead, I saw an unsent message typed out on the screen. Be safe. Careful about staying late next time. I blinked and looked around. A cold chill went up my arm, and I almost turned to expect Alma, but saw nothing. Next time. I put my phone away and rubbed my blurry eyes, mentally making a note to stay back at the campus more frequently from now on. Good on one, till next time. I don't know, I feel kind of bad for that one. Alright, so I got all the good endings. I'm missing one bad ending. What? Where's that one? Where could I find the bad one? Let's see. That sounds like you deserve it. Dang! Okay, you know, I found the other bad one. Never mind, didn't even take me 10 seconds tops. That's like a new speed record, baby. Alma's eyes shrunk to thin slits. Why are you so mean to me? The lights dimmed, a fuzzy static rising in the air. A heavy weight settled into my chest as Alma stared me down. The weight only made me shrink further. I've done nothing but be nice to you. All I wanted to do was help you, and yet... Oh! What the frick was that? Everything went dark. I stepped back as a rasping noise came from in front of me. Sounds of scuffling and bones snapping. My back hit the wall. It was cold. Colder than anything I've ever felt. It hurt to breathe as I waited in the dark for something to happen. Hello? Oh, what the frick? Alma! Oh my goodness gracious! The emergency lights turned on. Alma no longer looked human. Multiple eyes withering across their form. Tiny slits with red pupils, judging me. Mouths clackled and taunted, whispering, You deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this. Wait! My feet buckled. Nah, kill me! Kill me, I'm an asshole! My feet buckled as the elevator began to drop, free falling as gravity pull took over. The buttons began to light up one by one as we fell by each floor, faster and faster as it gained speed. The scraping of metal was loud in my ears. I dropped to my knees, begging for it to stop. And stop it did. Splat. Bennett, too, you deserve it. Hell yeah, I deserve it, but that was cool. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we saved that one for the ending. That was epic. I got like little shivers. I didn't even think Alma's hair could do that. Wow. That was worth it. That was worth it. Okay, guys. Well, that was Lift Your Spirits. I hope you had fun. You look dazzling in today's masquerade, but sadly, you must go. And so must I. Anyway, that was Lift Your Spirits. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see the Cycle Dates playlist, then you can click on the playlist on the screen now. Bye!